I may be a fully grown adult who's about to turn 30, but the big Disney fan in me cannot resist the Disney Junior cartoons. I think these are so beautiful, and even despite my love of the more classic animation style, I just think the CGI of these are exquisite, and Minnie's Bow-Toons is no exception. Now, I have to say, this one confused me a little bit because Moving Day is technically the first episode of Minnie's Bow-Toons Party Palace Pals, but it's actually the sixth season of Minnie's Bow-Toons. It was rebranded. So once I got my head around that, I realised I'd just skipped ahead 5 seasons, and it is slightly different. This episode sets us up for the changes to expect. In this, Minnie and Daisy are moving into their new apartment building, and they're very excited about that, but they encounter a problem. They're also moving in with Cuckoo, Loca, who I've still not quite established, still not quite sure what this bird's role is. I've only seen a few Minnie's Bow-Toons at this point, but they're moving into this new building and everything seems to be going very well. But they encounter a problem. How are they supposed to get the sofa upstairs? And there's a TV show that starts soon that they're desperate to see. They have to get this sofa upstairs in time so they can sit down and relax after a busy moving day and enjoy everything. Unfortunately, the elevators are broken. Clarabelle is busy working on the elevators to get them fixed. Will they be able to get the sofa upstairs in time? What I like about this is there's a very simple message, and that is open your ears and listen to what people are trying to tell you. I'm about to spoil what happens at the end of this. It's not very long, it's the average kind of episode length, and throughout the episode, Minnie and Daisy are fighting with this sofa, trying to get it up the stairs. Obviously, it's causing a lot of problems. I did, expect them to start shouting pivot at some point. Clarabelle's trying to get their attention, but Minnie and Daisy are like, no, we're really busy, we'll talk soon. But all Clarabelle was trying to tell them is that she had fixed the elevator. So if they'd just listened at the very beginning, they would have been able to take it up in the elevator and avoid all of the hassle. So I kind of like that little message that, if somebody's trying to talk to you, maybe see what they have to say. It might actually help you in the long run. It's cute. I think it's a very good way to set up this rebranding with the Party Palace Pals. I'm assuming that all of the episodes after this are going to be set in and around this apartment. So I think it's a nice way to transition from Minnie's Bow-Toons to Minnie's Bow-Toons Party Palace Pals. I think that's what it's called. Am I just mispronouncing this? No, it is. It's Party Palace Pals. This particular episode was released in 2021, so it's quite a new rebranding. Directed by Jeff Gordon, written by Robert C. Ramirez, and we have Kaitlyn Robrock. I'll start that again. Kaitlyn Robrock voicing Minnie Mouse. Clarabelle, once again voiced by April Winchell. Daisy Duck by Tress MacNeille, and Nika Futterman as Cuckoo Loca. And the voice casting is brilliant as always. I'm very particular about the voices of Disney classics. Never so much about Daisy, but certainly with Minnie. I need Minnie's voice to sound like Minnie's voice used to. And that's definitely what we get here. I think the voice casting is brilliant. The vocal work is really great. The animation style, as I said at the beginning, even though it's not quite the classic style that I love, I do just think Disney Junior have done some fantastic work with bringing these into the 21st century, making them appealing to the next generation of young children. It's quite educational. It's not as blatantly educational as, say, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, where you're constantly being given, numbers for counting, the names of shapes. It's not as interactive or breaking of the fourth wall as Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But it's certainly educational in some other ways with regards to little messages and morals. And ultimately, the most important bit, it's entertaining. I thought it was cute, very sweet. The big Disney fan in me just can't resist these, even though I'm not the target audience. It's nice. It's very comforting. It's obviously easy to watch for an older audience. Very engaging, I think, for the younger audience. In all, the first episode of the 6th season, or as the first episode of the rebranding, Moving Day is pretty well done.